Hey Successful, oh my goodness, I'm so happy that you made it to this video today. We are going to be talking about the best, and I truly do mean the best budgeting system I have ever used. Like, where was this system my whole entire life? I mean, it encompasses from like the regular budget stuff to actually planning your next steps and seeing how that impacts your future. I've never seen anything like this, to be completely honest. This video is not sponsored at all, and this is just a great way to budget, y'all. For real, okay? My name is Daniela, and I'm here to share my journey while empowering yours. I will be sharing my screen soon to show you guys exactly what this tool is, but first I want to talk a little bit more about why I'm so passionate about this topic in the general in the first place. You guys, I went on a debt freedom journey. I think it was towards the end of 2022, and I became debt free in 2023. But I want to do a caveat there that I'm not completely debt free. I'm debt free. I'm consumer debt free. I do have a mortgage that I'm still paying off. Praise the Lord. How did I do that? I got a second job. I stopped spending all this money. Like, I literally just cut down my spending to basically zero, and then I got a second job so I can pay things off a lot faster. I'm back down to one job now, and I'm able to focus on other things. But honestly, it's all about increasing your income and decreasing your expenses so you can have a larger margin to tackle your debt. And I have a whole video about that. I'll link it up above in the cards and down below as well. I learned about this budgeting system towards the end of my debt payoff journey, and I'm so glad I did, because this basically transformed my next steps. So I was doing the Dave Ramsey baby steps, as you guys know, and I was on baby step 2, which is paying off your debt, right? And then when I was getting closer to that, I was thinking, okay, I have to start saving now. I have to start thinking about investing whenever I'm done building my savings account and things like that. And this was just the perfect, I mean literally the perfect way to figure that out, because it has a system for it. Like, I've never seen a budgeting system that helps you to plan your next steps every single month. I mean, wow, to be honest, you guys, it's actually really, really amazing. So let's jump in it right now so you guys can see, and I'll have a link down below for you guys to try it out as well. It is a monthly subscription. It's only like $8.99 every single month, which is nothing. Literally, that's nothing compared to how much money it's going to save you and how much peace of mind and control it's going to give you over your money. I think it's totally worth it, and you get a free trial if you want to try it out. But let's check it out right now, okay? This is the dashboard of, you know, whenever you log in, this is what you see. Whenever you create an account, they're gonna make you go through like all your accounts, linking everything, and it's nice because you can link every single thing that you have, which is super helpful. And then you will be basically given this page whenever you're done, right? So they have like a start here page where they have a video that plays to let you know like how do things work in the system, which is so helpful. So you can
congratulations on discovering.
Okay, that's really loud, but you can watch this and it'll kind of help you to plan out your whole entire system. I highly recommend doing this. Don't do like what I did. The first time I did it, I didn't watch these videos and I just built it out myself, and I missed a lot of things. So I had to kind of like reset my whole account, which you can actually do, which is another really awesome feature. You can like literally restart your whole account and like keep your login and things like that if you just feel like you want to revamp. But yeah, I would say watch the whole entire video, stop at every step, do every step, go back, because it's honestly so helpful. So that's that. And then, oh, by the way, it's called Wisefy. So there's the start here. Then you go to your dashboards. Y'all, this is me being completely transparent. This last month was very interesting, okay? I actually did stay to my budget for the most part. I just had other big expenses that I didn't put in Wisefy that I made, which looks like I like overspent by a lot. It's like, because I did, but I didn't like put it in the system ahead of time, so it didn't look like I did, you know what I'm saying? But I'll explain to you guys later. But on your dashboard, you'll basically see everything. So this is your expenses, your debt, transactions that you made that are uncategorized. So what this means is that you need to place a category to each expense, and I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. It's actually very cool. And then accounts. So this is what I was talking about. Whenever you set up your account, you are going to have to add all your accounts. So debit cards, credit cards, loans, mortgage loans, literally anything that you have with a bank or a credit union or whatever like that, you can match that account here. And then affiliates. So this right here is what I was talking about. And they also have affiliates here, and what that means is Wisefy is actually an affiliate program as well, which is really cool. So you can use it. As you guys can see, I have 0 affiliates. I haven't like really shared this with anyone yet. This is why I'm making this video, because I've honestly just been enjoying it by myself for like the past 6 months. But this affiliate section is for you to be able to share WiseFi, your personal link, with somebody else, a friend, a family member, or whatever the case may be, and you actually get a small commission for being the person who introduced WiseFi to them. I think it's totally worth it. It's like a great way to have a little side hustle along trying to build, you know, your financial future in the best possible way. So I think that's really great. And then right here is the financial independent progress. This section is also really cool. So FI stands for financial independence. So it has the like what my goal is. So you guys can see here, I'm at negative $108,000 because that's my mortgage loan, right? And then so then it has here, yeah, then it also shows you like the progression from January, from like the last 3 months of like how you know, increase or decrease as far as your net worth goes. And then it has like, you know, okay, so your net worth is this and your financial independence is 11 years sooner for me because I've made some changes in my plan that helps me to recognize that I'm gonna have financial freedom 11 years sooner than I was predicted to before making those changes. So it's actually really powerful to show you exactly what you can or cannot do and how that's gonna impact your future, which is why I love this program so much. We're gonna go to the plan. This is where you're gonna be every single month planning out what you're trying to do. And here what you're trying to do is basically tell yourself how much you plan to spend or not spend for that month. This is planning mode right now, and I can literally go in here and say, this is how much I plan to give, this is how much I plan to spend on my housing, blah, 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 things like that. So I've already planned January, and this is what it looks like, right? So this is what I plan to spend and things like that for every one of these categories. And you can actually add a category if you feel like this doesn't match what you have. It's honestly so helpful. And you can delete categories. If you don't use any of these, you can delete them. But I recommend having every single expense that you make every single month in here, because that's the whole point of a budget. You want to be super transparent with yourself, and you want to be able to see exactly what you did or did not do, okay? Or you want to see exactly what you plan on doing and what you do not plan on doing. So now, and if you don't feel like anything goes with all the above categories, you can also add other here, which is really nice. So now if I go off of planning mode, I'm on tracking mode. And tracking mode is where it gets really real, because it's like, this is what you actually spent your money. You plan this, but it's what you spent, right? Which is super helpful because, see, it has remaining there. So if it's remaining, that means like I did too much. Like I went over my budget, okay? So here, transportation, I ended up spending a lot more. So that's the negative 248 means I spent over 248 what I was supposed to spend, and you guys can see the different things there. Right now I'm on planning mode, right? And it says, hey, I've created this much of financial independence dollars, right? Which means from my income and from my expenses, I have a leftover of this much for saving or investing or whatever I want to do with it, right? So then I go in here and I say, okay, how do I want to apply that money for my financial future? So I can put in my emergency savings, you know, I can put it in paying off my debt, right? But I don't have any debt, so that's congratulations, you don't have any debt. But I could put it there if I was like still on my journey of paying off debt. I could put it towards my savings account. I could put it in investments, right? And it will literally guide you, like, these are the 4 things you can do with this money. You can put that in there. And then on the tracking mode side, whenever you have transactions that's come across, which we'll see next too, in your account, you can say, hey, I put this money in there, so you can track that you actually invested or saved or paid off debt or whatever the case may be. So tracking mode is helpful for that as well. So for example, I put this much in my savings account, and it says this is applied because I told WiseFi this much money went towards this. And that's because I'm currently planning a wedding, and shout out to my sister Ornella, she is helping me pay some of the wedding venue. So that is literally what went in here, right? So that's because WiseFi saw that I had a transaction of $2,500 that came through my account, and I said, hey, this is for this specifically. So that is very, very cool. This is like my favorite part of WiseFi, because it's just like, I've never seen a system that literally helps you to plan what you're gonna do with the money that you have left over. So you literally have no excuses. Like, this is what you said you're gonna do. You know what I mean? It's like a budget for like your investment thing and your savings. So then you go to financial independence. This part is also really cool because it basically just shows you like, hey, according to your plan, this is when you're gonna reach financial independence. And whenever you make any changes, it's gonna change the graph depending on the changes that you make, right? So this is really cool. You can go in here and like look at more things. And also you can edit your current plan. This is also really cool. So say that you had like an idea and said, okay, what if I started saving this much instead of this much? You can literally put it in there and it can show you like, hey, this is what will happen if you save this much additional. So let me show you guys real quick. So you can like create a draft. You can name a draft. I'm gonna just name it test for the video. And here I can literally walk through all the steps here in my draft, and then I can review the projections here. And what that means is when I review the projections, it's gonna show me the new graph of what it looks like with my hypothetical draft here. If I like that plan, I can go ahead and promote that graph and say, this is exactly what I wanna keep doing. If I don't like it, I can just cancel and be like, I don't want it. Or if I wanted to just save it for later, there was a save and exit button there as well. So that's very cool. Like this thing is honestly so cool, so cool, so cool. And I forgot to also show you the income tab. This has all your income. So here I have my salary and any miscellaneous income that I get. So this is basically gonna track your income. So whenever you have your transactions, you can again tag your transactions to income, assets, expenses, things like that. I'll show you guys how to do that. Let me know if this is making sense in the comments. If you're gonna try Wisefy, you really should, because as you guys can see, this is awesome. All right, so now for the accounts section. Okay, so this section basically shows you all of your accounts, right? And then it's the whole point of this section is to really have every single one of the accounts that you have tagged, okay? And the way to do that, you can actually connect a bank here, and this works with I forgot what the thing is called. This works with Plaid, and what they do is they help you basically connect to any bank that you have. And I had all the banks that I personally use connected, except for one, my Millie High Yield Savings account. But I talked to the customer service, and they're absolutely working on that for me, which is awesome. They're really, they're just here to help us, and they really want us to use the most out of the platform. But what's cool is that if you don't see your account in there, you can actually click here and click manual account, and this is just for you to create a manual account, so that way you don't have to connect it live. But what's cool is whenever you tag a transaction to that account, it'll still make all the calculations appropriately. All right, so now for the transaction. I've been talking about transactions this whole video, and this is how basically you can tag them. So you guys see I have 5 transactions here that I have not categorized yet. This right here, Mr. Cooper, this is my mortgage that went through. So in order to categorize them, I'm just gonna click this edit, and I'm gonna say this is for my budget, and it is for my housing, and in housing is for my house loan, okay? Or you can go to debt and then mortgage, house loan. Either way, same thing, but that is how you categorize it, okay? And if you want to rename it, you certainly can. Like for expenses that just say Amazon, and I'm not sure which Amazon purchase I made, because there's a lot of them. I will literally go in there and be like, I bought this, or shoe, or whatever the case may be, so I know exactly what I bought. So whenever I'm reviewing the month and I'm like, what did I do? I can know exactly what the damage was. If you feel me, comment down below. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we're doing there, and we're gonna save it. So then I just do the same thing for all the other things. So this was Uber, Lyft, right? So I can literally go in here, because I already have them. I'll show you guys how to do it real quick. So this is budget, transportation, and I'm gonna ride handling, save. And you can also select multiple and edit them multiple as well. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. So I'm gonna do that again for this Lyft one, transportation, ride handling. And then this was electricity for the condo. So I'm gonna go to housing, and I'm gonna go electricity. And the last one here is, what was this? Oh, I downloaded this app and I paid for the app. So then for this, I'm gonna put entertainment. I'm gonna put random shopping, because that was a random shop. I just wanted to try out this app. I didn't like it, by the way, but yeah. So that's me just creating that category, because I know I do a lot of random shopping, and I have a budget for that for myself, because I just like random shopping. So I put that in my category to know whenever I'm doing too much, I know when to slow down. You know what I mean? So then you save. And if I haven't mentioned already, Wisefy also has an app, which is also very cool, and I actually prefer using it, because you can do it on the go, and then whenever I'm about to spend money, I can just check my app and be like, can I afford this? which is really nice. So this is the same thing on the app as well. If you guys want, I can do a whole tutorial on the app as well, but it's honestly very self-explanatory, super nice. Love the app. So you can literally go in there and categorize your expenses, do everything in the app as well, which is nice. All right, so going back to here, and also this is reports, so you can check out your reports, how you're doing with different things, which is great to have to check out and things like that. And then Wisefy also works with financial coaches, so they have a space to do to have your clients and things like that. All right, so you guys, let me know what you think of Wisefy. If you guys want to try it out, there is a 30-day free trial that comes with anytime you want to start it. So I'm going to put my link down below if you want to start it. And also, we are going to be doing the Wisefy Don't Waste Your Money 30-day challenge, because I know I surely need it after this very tough January month. So stay tuned for that video. I'll be showing you guys, I'll be walking through what is part of the challenge, what is it, and I'm thinking I will also do prizes for that, so really get you guys involved. So stay tuned for that video. I'll probably will have that video next, but for right now, comment down below your questions, your thoughts. If you need any help with budgeting in general, I'm here for you. But you guys, this is like, again, the best, because I love Excel and I like to be able to do everything in Excel, but this, like, you don't even need Excel. And I used to use Mint, but it's just not the same. Like, this next steps thing, it just changes the whole thing for me, and being able to see the charts and things like that, and to categorize my expenses the right way, I just love it. I love it so much. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Wisefy, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, you are successful, yes, even now.